Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within.
I am back. What it do, baby?
I don't know if it's just my algorithm that's pushing this new norm. Like being homeless is the new normal. Before, when people were going homeless, they would like keep this stuff to themselves, try to struggle through it, try to come out on the other side. But now everybody has a camera and a phone and think it's appropriate to put everything on the internet. So everybody's like, yo, I'm homeless. Let me just upload this to try to get a bag real quick. Let me try to come up on some money. Nothing wrong with trying to do that, with trying to come up off your situation, trying to make some money from it. The issue is, why did you wait until it got to that point before you try to do anything? If you have the idea, man, let me do content creation to see if that's for me, see if I can make some money, see if I even enjoy doing it, you should probably start before it gets to the homeless part. That's just my opinion. I don't know shit. I'm just saying, I think it would be a good idea to look into it and try some shit out before it's the final straw. But I don't know nothing.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all be surprised about people who lie about being homeless. It's a lot of homeless people out here. You get what I'm saying? They'll just never say it because they just embarrassed to say it. Since I've been living where I'm living now, I've been living at a hotel for 2 months. I have saw a lot of homeless people who lie, you know, and say they ain't and try to fit in, talking about they got all this, they all got all that, they got all the joints, or they rich and all that. Why I see you here, dude?
So this video is just about people discussing their feelings about homelessness. We're going to take a look at it and see how they feel, see if they feel the same way we do.
It's just me and my kid. We homeless. I can't get approved for childcare, so therefore I can't get a real job. And if you know me, you know I works. I don't play about work. But I'm only doing this delivery thing right now because that's all I can do. But in Texas, I thought everything was bigger in Texas, but obviously it's not, because I can't even make barely $20 to $30 a day. When I was at home, I get orders for $40, $50, $60. I get to Texas, I see orders for $5, $7, $10. Like, it's a struggle to make $20, $30 a day, like I said. I mean, I don't get child support. I ain't got no family here that can help me. I can't leave because my car keep breaking down every other day. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying my hardest not to just crash out because I got my son and he didn't ask to be here. So I got to do what I got to do for him. But, man.
It's a lot of questions we got for that one. But also, like, if you at somewhere else and you making good money, maybe upping and leaving that place where you making good money isn't the best option. Especially without looking into the situation, looking into the area, looking to see if you're about to go into that same industry, if people in that industry, in that area, are making what you're used to making. You talking about you used to making $20, $30, $40 a trip, and now you making $5, $6. There's some shit you could have looked up. You didn't have to get on the internet and complain after the fact.
I'm homeless, okay? And let me just tell you, you wouldn't know a damn thing if I ain't the one who told you. So don't be sitting here trying to throw anything that I have going up in my face. You only know it because I told you. So, baby, you can't come telling me about me. People will really not pray for you and come out here and pray on you. That's crazy to me. But I say this in the most humble way I know how. Whatever I'm going through, I had to go through it. I don't ask God why I'm going through it. I'm asking God the lessons. What do I need to learn so that I can move forward in life? Because, baby, I cannot hold on to my blessings. I cannot manage my blessings. If I don't learn what it is that I need to learn, I'm going to continue to always end up back in this situation.
I don't want to be that person, but don't make content while driving. Focus on driving. If you don't give a fuck about your life, that's fine. That's cool. Nobody telling you you have to. But you driving, looking at your phone, distracted while you want to make a video recording, you could hit somebody.
Trying to provoke me is not going to work. Because, baby, no matter what I'm going through, I have no hate in my heart. I'm not out here trying to show out on nobody. I'm not out here trying to stun on nobody. I'm not out here trying to fight nobody. I'm not out here trying to do nothing, baby. I just want to be a good mom. I just want to be healthy. And I just want to take care of my kids and get back to Tiana.
You can call these places or whatever, and most of them will tell you, okay, I'm sorry, we can't help you right now. We're full. Or they'll say, there's a waiting list and you have to have a reference first, which is going back to the church or the police officer saying that you are homeless. They send you outside or whatever, sleeping out there. Yeah, I've tried all those different things. I am on a few different lists. I've been trying to get on Section 8. It's a lot of stuff. Some people have told me that it's better if I just move out of Georgia and try to do it. They said that I would be able to get it quicker in other states than here. But the thing is, I'm scared to move out of state because it'll be everything new. It won't just be a new environment. It'll be everything new. I'll be
Have you been homeless
by
before?
myself. I won't know anyone. I won't have family.
Because if you ain't been homeless before, that's going to be a new thing for you and your kids. Everybody telling you to leave, it's probably best that you do get up out of there. Yeah, you're afraid, but if you don't, you're going to be homeless.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if Audacity was on sale this year, but these homeless people these days, they're a whole different breed of homeless people. I went to the market around the corner from my house to grab some snacks to take to work. As I'm coming out, this homeless guy's like, "Hey, ma'am, do you actually happen to have some spare change?" And I was like, "No, I actually don't keep change, but here, you can actually have a couple of these snacks. Like, I'm fine. I'll get something else to eat." Do you know this man looked at me and said, "I didn't ask for food. I asked for change." Excuse me. Excuse me for trying to make sure you're fed. And I told him, "No, I don't have any change for you. Have a good day." And at Safeway last week, same thing happened to me. I came out, this guy is like, "Hey, do you happen to have some spare change?" I actually did have a couple dollars on me at the time, so I was like, you know what? Let me give this man a couple dollars, because I actually had it on me. So I'm like, "Hey, yeah, like, sure, you can have a couple dollars." Do you know what this man said to me? He asked me, he said, "Do you have at least 5?
How you homeless begging for change, not begging for change, and then asking for a certain amount?
Like, I'm done helping homeless people right now.
Yeah,
like,
get the fuck up out of here,
I
dog.
really love to help people when I can, but the audacity of most of them these days, like, no matter what you give them, it's never enough.
Homeless people in New York are so bougie. I remember I was leaving BBQ's one night. I had a take-home plate. So I saw a homeless person on the street, laid out on the street, looking hungry, looking cold. And I'm like, "Here, I got some food for you." He proceeded to say, "No, I don't want that." I say, "You don't want that?" And then he told me what he wanted from the store. I'm like, "Yo, you mad ungrateful. You see me with this take-home plate. You don't want these sticky wings?"
Now, granted, if he don't want what you offering, cool. He don't got to take it, homeless or not. They don't have to accept shit you giving them. But what you're not about to fucking do, is walk up, is tell me what you want me to get you from the fucking store. Suck my dick. All right? I'm not getting your shit. You didn't want what I had to offer. You're not getting shit.
Like, the fuck? That pissed me off so bad. I will never, ever, ever, ever try to give a homeless person a plate after that. Like, the homeless people in New York make me not want to give them nothing. Money, a plate, nothing. Because how could you be that ungrateful? And that has happened to me more than one time. But that time specifically set me off. Like, homeless people in New York will literally request what they want. They say, "Okay, let me come to the store with you."
Hell
like, what?
No.
You're going to put in your own order. I am giving you. You can't make requests. I'm telling you what I'm giving you. That's it. Like, oh my God. Tell me if this ever happened to you.
I just want to tell you that regardless of said circumstances, you are worthy, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you are capable. So remember that. Just because you're down right now does not mean you do not have the opportunity to turn it around. So let's remember that. The moment I posted a video, saying that I was about to slip on the street, I had already slept on the street once since being homeless. And I was just, I had reached my breaking point. I didn't know what to do. I had called everybody that I could call. I didn't have anywhere to go. I was about to sleep on that, outside. So I was like, let me just post it on TikTok, because I really didn't care. At this point, I need to explore every option. So I posted it on TikTok, and thankfully all my supporters, like, you see where my page has grown, but my supporters have done quite literally that, supported me through this journey. But
Donations is how she became no longer homeless.
People are helping you out.
People helped her.
Help you get back on your feet. It's important for you to do your part and to try. It is so hard for people to help you if you are not willing to help yourself, So I live on Indeed. I ain't even gonna lie. Even when I have a job, I still be scrolling through Indeed. So I was consistent on Indeed. I applied to any and everything. It didn't matter what it was, because I'm homeless. It doesn't matter what it is. I need a check. So I applied to a bunch of jobs. I
thought for a second she was just gonna be on this motherfucker saying a bunch of nothing. Just literally that, giving us some lip service, not actually giving steps that she took to no longer become homeless. But I'm glad to see that that's not what she's doing.
But I ended up getting 2 jobs. One job ended up being like a morning shift job, and the other ended up being an evening. But that's just because I told them my availability, because I knew I wanted 2 jobs so that I could stay busy. You know what I'm saying? And basically, they paid on opposite weeks, so it really helped. But I would definitely say just staying consistent on work. And oddly enough, that's the only physical thing that I can tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? But spiritually,
we don't want your spiritual advice.
I honestly had to use this moment, and I didn't know that this was gonna be my moment. But I used to constantly ask God for my purpose. But you really can't hear God's purpose if you have everybody else's voices constantly around in your head. You know? No, I'm saying all this to say that.
Does she have eyebrows?
I've used, like, after I got over the emotional part of it, you know,
or are they
I'm
blonde?
Still toe up about it, but I feel like God put me in this position to pull me away from everyone so I can get closer to my purpose, closer to Him. That is what we're here for.
So that's it for this one. I didn't even know how to go about this one. I just came across some footage because of the last video about homeless people and how certain people felt about them and other people's struggles. This video is not to shit on homeless people in any way, shape, or form. It can happen to everybody. It can happen to anybody. But there are things that happen before you reach that point. And I think that's what people need to recognize and then turn things around. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know it might have been a tad bit serious compared to what we normally watch here, but we'll be back to some funny stuff at the next video. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video up here. Until next time, peace.